Hello, pickmakers and sheep punchers. This is JuryDutySummons, and welcome back to How to Play TerraFirmaCraft. In this episode, we're going to be talking about chisels. Ta-da! And chisels are very useful things. In order to use a chisel, you're going to need metal, and you're going to need a hammer. So a hammer has to be in your inventory on the bottom row here, your hotbar, in order to use a chisel. So there you go. So let's take a look at what a chisel can do. A chisel has a couple different modes, and there's a button to switch between the modes. In my case, it's M. If it's not M, there's a settings file somewhere in the mod that I think it's under options, and then whatever, key binding or something like that. You can change it. But anyway, so M, you see that the icon on the bottom right there. You can see it moving, changing. So let's take a look at these different mods, the options here. This one right here, this is the smooth stone. So this converts regular stone into smooth stone. Pretty simple stuff. And I should have had stone for you ready to show you. There we go. I'll just do it on that one. So, ta-da! So there you go. You can kind of dress up raw stone, make it look a little nicer, a little more professional. So if you have an underground cave, it will also keep that stone from falling as well. So it makes it makes that stone impossible for it to fall. So that's handy, right? So anyway, next thing. Let's see what else. What's the next thing here? What's the next thing here? There we go. That is the stair making tool. So let's make a stair. Ta-da. Dunk. Just like you'd expect. A stair. It can only be made once, but it functions like the vanilla stairs. So that's how you get vanilla stairs in this mod. Dunk. So you can make it out of essentially any stone. I believe that you can make it out of wood as well. I think that's where you get wood stairs from too. Oh, they could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure you can. You know, we can try that. Wood. Let's make some spruce. There we go. Let's try that. Oh, turns out I was incorrect. Never mind. There is probably some other method for it, which I'm not remembering offhand. Any event. Let's get back on topic. So what is the next one? Next option here. That is the slab tool. Let me show you how the slab tool works. We'll use it up here. So the slab tool will remove a layer of material, and a block is 8 layers thick. So it's actually 2 pixels. So let me just do that now. And it will remove it from the face that you're looking at. So you can see now this block is 2 pixels less. You can even see the pixels right there. And you can do it on multiple faces. So there you go. You can actually climb that, interestingly enough. Let's go from the top here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. Yeah, you can make little blocks wherever. Ta-da! Hey, look, it's a little Minecraft in Minecraft. I crack myself up sometimes. Anyway, so that's pretty handy. So if you just want like old style slab stairs, just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you can walk up like normal. So that's where you get stone slabs from now. There you go. What's the next option here? Ta-da! This one, the little 3D cube. What is this? Well, this is a very, very useful option. It is the microblock detailing tool. So you just go ahead, let's get rid of this other thing here. Drop. By the way, when destroyed, they drop nothing. So there you go. So microblock, it's a little easier if the block is at eye height because you can get kind of a better look at what you're doing. So the first thing I did just there is I just right clicked and it converted the block into a detail block. So you can see that little red box moving around, and it doesn't appear there because I haven't turned that into one as well. So now all you have to do is you right click on the mini cube you want to remove. Each mini cube is 2 by 2 pixels. So there we go. We can do, we can get rid of I don't know. What am I doing here? Doing some kind of detail work. So you can do designs in this. You can even go all the way through. Ta-da! So you can make a interesting window type effects, that kind of stuff. There we go. can make like a little mailbox. So, yep. Now I want to make a TV. Anyway, I've already messed it up. It's okay. Ta-da! So, cool. Another interesting thing you can do that's... yeah, be aware, though, that every time you use the detailing tool, it actually takes away some level of your durability. So one trick you can do is you can switch it back to Slab Tool, and if you get it in kind of the rough shape that you're looking for, if you can save some of the detail work, you can just, if you just slab it up to the rough shape to, you know, cut off some of the detail work, you can save some durability on your tools. So there we go. Let's take off the corners here. So not exactly round, but you know. There we go. Let's do that. Let's make it hollow. Why? Because I feel like it. Why am I doing this? I don't know. There we go. We made a pipe. Other mods have pipes. Now we have pipes. So, there you go. Well, let me show you a few things you guys can do with this. It's actually not just for decorative. Well, mostly decorative, but let's see if we can do this. Actually, I've never done that before. Let's see if you can make it float there. Yeah, there you go. Floating blocks. Alright, let me show you some of the things I've done with it. So, you can see here, this building here, it actually has a round corner. Yay! It's kind of neat, right? I kind of like it. Another option is you can actually use it for signage. Hi, everybody! And the way I did that is I just plopped a block against the wall, slabbed it up. Let's, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then just go back to detail and then carve away what we don't want. Yeah, I don't know. Although it's a little bit delicate because you need to make sure you don't remove the, you don't click the block behind it, but you know, if you plan ahead, you can stick a different kind of block back there and you don't have to worry about it. So you can do, you know, drawings on the wall like that. Not, well, maybe not like that. Modern art. I'm going to call that modern art, okay? Yeah. Oh, getting at nighttime here. Let's fix that real quick. Okay. And this is another thing you can that I've kind of worked out. Made a little fence. So customized fence. I think it looks pretty good. And so that's definitely another kind of detail you can go into. Well, you might be asking yourself, probably not, I don't know, what about the repeatability? How do you get this perfect every time, or the same design every time? Well, in TerraFirmaCraft, there's a way that you can copy a block, one block to another block, and you can save yourself quite a bit of work by doing it that way. Let me show you how that's done. So we're going to need some paper, and we're going to need some marks. Marks are made by putting ink sacks into a crafting grid, and it makes marks. I think it's like 16 per ink sack or whatever, so you make tons of them. So ink, paper, and markings makes blueprints. There we go. Make a full stack of them. Why not? I only want to use part of my stacks for this. Okay. Let me show you how this is done. Let's say I want to copy this round corner here. So you want to make sure you have a blueprint in your hand. It has to be an unnamed blueprint. And just right click on the block you want to copy. Boom. It'll ask you what you want to call it. So let's say round. Say corner. Something descriptive so later on when you're looking at it you know what the hell you're talking about. So there we go. It's all done. Now this whole stack is now round corner blueprints. So you have 16. Why would you want 16? Well, you know. Maybe you like round corners a lot. I don't know. What the hell are you doing? Okay. So how do you use them? Pretty easily. Just take your crafting tool. You want to change the blocks into detail mode so that way you get that little black, that red square. So just right click on it once and then take that, put that blueprint in your hand, and then right click on the block. Boom. So there you go. You copy it, including the orientation. So if I wanted to round off another corner of this building, like that corner over there, I would need to recarve it in the other orientation. So even if I'm like facing from this way, it rounded off this back end here. So it's unfortunate, but it's not that big of a deal. It's still a very, very handy option. And so we can do the same thing with this fence over here. I've actually already made some plans. Heck no, I didn't sit there and try to make all that nonsense. So this one's my rail. So okay, let's convert these. Convert. So you might be wondering if you actually take out some of these. If you actually start carving it, what happens? So let's carve that down a bit, just so we can see. There we go. So that goes all the way through. Let's just make it all the way through. Why not, right? Ta-da! That's what happens. Okay. So this is the rail plan. So let's apply the rail plan. Boom. It tries the best it can with what it has available. Unfortunately, that middle part there was missing, so couldn't do it. One thing to be aware of when you're doing this is that it takes up a lot of durability. So you can see those blue steel hammers. They have 6,400 durability total. Right now it has. They both have. Let's watch this one. 4,069. There we go. 3,600. And it took it off of that one as well. So what it's doing is it's actually taking durability off both your pick and your hammer, whereas regular chiseling doesn't take it off your hammer. It's I want to say it's the equivalent amount of durability damage that you would have had to suffer by actually chiseling it. But I don't actually know offhand. I haven't done the math, but I think it's pretty close to it. So I'll put a rail right there, I guess. Boom. And we can actually fix that real quick, pretty easily. That's my rail. So convert. Boom. There we go. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. This is a really fun little tool. Unfortunately, it is extremely labor intensive in terms of not labor intensive, but resource intensive, because it uses up your pickaxe and your chisel really quickly if you have any kind of like big project. So you will need to get to some of the higher advanced level metals before you can start doing, like that fence post right there probably cost me an entire blue steel chisel. Once you're at blue steel, it's not that big of a deal, but if you're trying to do it at copper, that would have taken probably 15 copper chisels or something like that. It would have been ridiculous. Or even more. 600, about 10 or 12. Yeah, somewhere around there. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.